again. It's just, that's gotta be freaking annoying as hell. So I'm going to move somewhere else where it's not going to drop stream. I don't want it to drop stream at all. That really annoys me when it drops stream. That's right, that it dropped the stream. And I do not like that when it drops the stream. Literally. So now I'm gonna go around, see if I can find stops. See if I can grab some max, collect the max particles, because I'm still in need of max particles, and I need to collect the max particles. It's this one over here. Okay. Okay. So this one's already been collected. How much can I do now? 260. So I think I need to go to the church. Oh, that reminds me, with this stop, actually, hopefully, maybe someday, it can be shifted over to a gym, maybe someday, if someone comes down this way to actually, And it's crazy. These houses on this side, I didn't know is like probably a lot better looking than the houses on the one side that I live on. Okay, so now let's make over to the church, because I live close to I'm closer to the church than anywhere else right now. There's this stop, which is good. I'm not too sure who put this stop up over here, because it wasn't me. Someone else did. I know that for sure. But again, it was not me. So not 100% sure what's going on. But the stop I'm going for is right over here, actually. So we're going to go. So I can't put in at all. Nope. I cannot. So what does that put me to? 140. Okay. Let's grab some of these guys in the meantime. Okay. Yeah, I hope people pay attention to those pylons and where to go and such. That's why I never use that. I never go that way to get into this community. I use the other way instead of using the usual way to get to this community that I live in. But yeah, enough of that though. We're gonna keep on doing some caption. But seriously, I can't believe that it was literally over at the community center, and next thing you know, the stream got dropped somehow, and I didn't understand how and why it dropped. But then again, of course, it's a center, right? So I wasn't expecting that the stream would drop once I arrived at the center and sat for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. No, not even 10 minutes, man. Probably like 5 minutes or less. And yeah, I got dropped. This I'm just like, ugh. That kind of annoys me. That like, dude, it dropped, and I'm not a big fan when it comes to the stream dropping. I rather have the stream going all in one pace at the same time. Is this guy actually gonna run into the pylons and everything? Follow where the pylons go too, but buddy, don't go off course. That's all I gotta say. Oh, that's a bad one. As you can see, and if you're wondering, it's like, why are you like? I'm sure like most of you are wondering, it's like, why are you deleting? Why are you transferring like the zeros, like the ones that the 0 stars, the 1 stars, the 2 stars? Like, I'm sure you're wondering, it's like, why do you transfer those and yet you don't like? You don't keep them, but yet you only keep the 3 stars and the 4 stars. It's like, well, those ones are better than the 2 stars and the 1 stars. Like, why should I bother even keeping any of them around? Like, maybe the Nundos, I should maybe keep to see if anybody wants to trade off. But my question is, like, and plus, it's the account I'm going to be playing with, right? Why should I bother even keeping a Nundo? Why? I shouldn't bother. I think this should be the last little bit of max particles to collect. Yes, this is the last bit of the max particles to collect. So, since the last bit of the max particles, I'm just gonna go to my area where I'm at in the digital world. There's a max particle. There's maybe 1 or 2 of them. I think there's 2 of them. I could, well, yeah. I didn't have to come to the freaking church, but I did. But whatever. But yeah, now I go back. I can't remember if I posted into the church's gym, but I'm just not 100% sure, so I'm not even worried. Everything. And maybe, yeah, the one other question would be too is like, I could go for a walk, but why go for a walk really? So let's do some catching quickly before I get to the power spot. I'm just gonna, let the car go as it goes, not accelerate, so I can get the walks in too at the same time. Because usually, most of the time, I'm not driving that crazy. Yeah, as I just drove that. There was someone that was that like took a look over at me and was like wondering. I'm sure that person was wondering. It's like, why the heck is this person going so fucking slow in this area? Like, well, you don't need to know about that. I'm just doing my thing. You do your thing. Now it's still my only question is: am I flipping my full load? Okay, I don't know if I fixed it or not. If I fixed it, oh man, sweet. If I didn't fix it, son of a gun. Come on, just get in the ball already. I know I'm not. I'm trying not to go that fast too. And plus, at least, okay, so there's 2 stops here. Can I collect? Yes. Why is that guy using his fogs but not his actual headlights? What a flippin' weirdo. Hope it didn't scratch anything. So, but I'm not gonna stick around like this, so no. I knew it. See? Once I had the guy heads up too. So yeah, like if you want to make the walk count, that walk, you have to let the car coast. You can't drive. You can't be going like 20 or over. You have to go at least less than 20. So basically, like I said, you have to let the car coast if you want the walk to count in Pokemon Go, of course. So again, let the car coast, and don't go over 20. You go over 20, it's not gonna count. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but don't quote me on that, of course, for sure. So plus, yeah, maybe it looked like a creeper, but I'm not creeping. Son of a gun. Hey there. So now it's just a matter of coasting and just getting back home, of course. I'm not too sure if I have a better one. I'll save that one just to be on the safe side. And that's the one thing too, like I could go out also and walk and do some more catching, because this event, there's going to be a lot of dittos around, but you never know which Pokemon is going to be the ditto. So like you're not going to know which one it's going to be, and it can be in any form. So you just never know, like which one is going to be the one that's going to be the ditto and such. I'm not too sure. I got a few dittos, but I didn't know which form it would be in. Sometimes it's just like, and I thought the ditto would be mimicking the buddy, but no, it's not mimicking the buddy. It mimics the wild. And yeah, you just will never know which one's going to be the one. Well, I'll collect this guy. Why the heck not? Get more of these. Maybe tonight too. Actually, maybe I should actually go out and actually do a route. To be honest. And plus, I don't find it that really bit cold too tonight. It's not as cold as I thought it was. So maybe tonight I could do the route that I created, right? Because they haven't done the route that I created yet. But here's the thing though, because when I created the route, right, I wasn't walking. I was biking. Yeah. But now I just arrived home right now. So get back in my garage. Oh no, wait. Hold on. Do I need any more? Oh no, I'm done collecting. For today. Okay. So I own okay, cool. So basically I just need to collect today. Okay, I didn't know I can just collect and such. I'm a little too far from where I'm supposed to be parked. Dang it. And of course, this is my own garage. Usually I try not to be a dick to my parents when, they want to park in the garage. So, I give them I let them have a space at least, so they can park in the garage if it's like really, really freaking hot outside and they don't want the freaking car getting hot, right? So, which is completely understandable, and like usual, like they don't want I'm sure my parents wouldn't want the car to get really, really hot out there, like sitting out there hot and such. But now we're back on the Wi-Fi, from what it seems. So, knowing that I'm back on the Wi-Fi, yeah. At least it won't drop. Flipping hell. I should do these ones, I think. Because I need more of these ones. These ones don't come about a lot. The Littons, if I'm saying that right. If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me, because I don't want to be butchering names that I'm trying to butcher and stuff. All right, let's head in actually. Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't bring my other lights with me. No, I wish I did, but But now, because now I'm getting home now. Now I'm gonna have to. I'm probably not gonna keep the previous stream because it was a dropped stream. By the time I got to the stream dropped as soon as not even a few minutes of being at the community center, and next thing you know, stream drops. It's like, what in the F, man? I hate when that happens, honestly. So, yeah. As you can see right now, I'm redoing the stream because, again, I can't believe it freaking dropped. Quite chilly tonight, man. Holy crap. So, if I was going to go for a walk, I could go for a walk, but I think if I'm going to go for a walk, I should go do I don't know, walk somewhere where it's like at least. Well, I could still, I don't. I'm just not sure. But hold on. Even if I want to go for a walk or anything, let's get this up because I want to get this up and put this up and stuff so I can get this running instead of. Oh man. Okay, so now while I wait for this, get on. Yes, that is the sound of a laptop right now. You're hearing. And yes, as you can see, it is past 10 o'clock right now. Yes, that is what time it is right now. Yes, that's what time it is. Insane. Actually, keep it here. I want these two brought up. This one's gonna be this. This one's gonna be this one. Okay, now this. Okay, now. Oh. Sweet. So just heard the stream. Just heard it from, and sounds fine. So I am good on that. I'm enjoying on that. I don't have to worry. But I do have to worry about that last stream that I did. Not even 20 minutes and it dropped. So annoying. So I am not keeping that. Sorry. If anybody's like, oh, I was just watching that. It's like, well, no. When a stream drops, if a stream drops and, I'm not going to keep that around. I'm just going to delete that stream and redo the stream or stream over again because, like, dude, I don't like stream drops at all. So annoying. So annoying. But anyways. Now I'm home, right? Oh, we got an egg. What kind of egg? What do we have for egg? This one is a sandshoe. Come on. We could do better, but whatevs, right? Whatevs. Let's get this charging too. A sandshoe, not going to keep because it's not a 3-star and not what I'm looking for. Lickitung. Okay, let's check this Lickitung. Am I going to keep this Lickitung? No, I'm not going to keep the Lickitung. No, because it's not the best IVs compared to the one that's from last year. No, terrible IVs. Pidgey, am I going to keep this Pidgey at all? Two and a 3. Okay, so that's a 2, and there's a 3. Recents. So this one's a 2 right here. The 172 is a 2. 360 is a 3. Pidgeotto is the second form. How is this one? That's a 3. Okay, 3. I'm actually going to swap it, to be honest. Let's, I am going to swap this one and evolve this one. Why I'm going to do it that way, so then, and plus, with the certain IVs that for the one I'm not going to keep, well, I'm not going to keep the one, but I'm going to keep this one for sure. You'll understand. Well, as you can see, the certain the IVs, right? That's pretty good versus this one over here. This is 3 off of the HP, and no. So this one is going good. I'm saying goodbye. I'm saying goodbye to that one. Sorry. And this one's a 2. 2 off the HP. Then what? This and the one I just transferred was a 3 off the HP. So I'm kind of glad that, I took it off. Thank God. Okay, this one. Okay, so if I'm actually if I'm gonna do a walk, I can do a walk. Let's go. I could go do one of my routes too. That's not gonna be better than the one I have, I'm sure. And plus, what was the name of it? I completely forgot what the name of it was. So, whatever. I'm not gonna be worried about it. So let's see here. What is there to do now? Basically, I already did one raid today, so I used up the free raid pass today. I can't. Tomorrow I can't use the free raid pass because I need to save it for Sunday. Yeah, so yeah, I can't play. I can't raid tomorrow. I can't do a raid tomorrow. Nope. I can't use up the free raid pass for tomorrow because then I'm gonna save it for Sunday, so then I can get 6 instead of the 5. All you guys know how it works, right? Like if you save your free pass from your previous day, then at least you get to use it with, the current day, right? So, hope that helps. Also, as you can see, I am a fresh 41 right now. As of today, I got to 41. Thank God. But I'm not going to get 50 in due time. Like, there's no way I'm going to get to 50 at all. So, but I can at least do the berries. I can try to get the excellent throws, just the 3. And of course it says use items to evolve Pokemon 15 times. I could, but I'm not too worried. And plus also it says evolve EVs evolve EV into each of its unique evolutions. And there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. There's 8 forms. But here's the thing. I'm not even worried about it because as of October 15th, that progression level requirement gets removed. And I don't have to worry about it afterwards. So that's what's going to happen and such. And it's insane that, that's going to happen. It's like, oh, that's flipping amazing. I like that. And that's awesome. Let's keep that so then, But then, okay, cool. So now that's good. Well, I don't have to worry about that. But now I could go actually run out and, go for a walk a bit. But if I go walk out, and if I go and walk, where the heck am I going to walk to be honest? Yeah, I don't want to be walking that long too. No. But I think if I'm going to do a walk, where should I walk to be honest? Like, should I try my walk? Or should I bike my route? Should I do my route? Or should I bike my route? I could bike my route tonight. Just for the hell of it. Alright? I could but then, that means me going out there, biking and such, getting to certain places and such. But you know what? Hey, it doesn't matter. I can do anything the hell I want. It's just a night, a Friday night before a Saturday. Am I correct about that? I could be wrong sometimes. Yes, it is a Friday night, and yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's 10:16 right now, and yeah, I'm just chilling here. I'm just chilling here at home, and of course, chatting with you guys. And if you're wondering, also, I am watching the chat, on the laptop, so I can talk to you guys too, if you guys want to chat with me. And yeah, this is just, a random stream night. That I thought, I was like, well, I'm just gonna come on and just chat with you guys, see what's up and everything. But I still can't believe the stream did drop earlier, which shocked. But yeah, like I said, I could go do a route. There's a route that I made, but it's a while. It is a while. It says 57 minutes. 2,541 meters long. For walk-wise, I'm not too sure. But for bike-wise, it's less than an hour. So, I could go try it, but I'm just not too sure how long it's going to take me to actually complete that route. The route. Like, from the gym over here, right? From this gym over here, right? And then all the way over to here, which is the gym at the church, which is called the Holy Spire, okay? And then once at the Holy Spire, then it shifts, and then turn around, go straight all the way over to the center, this one right here. Yeah, to this one, and then once you reach this one, it doesn't matter, you can wait as long as you want, but then also once reached to a certain point over there to the center, and then I get into the alleyway to walk back, and then to the street, and which street is it? This street right here. Or no, wait, no. No, actually, yeah, I'm right. It's this street, yeah. I use this street right here. I come back, because I'm not going to use the alleyway, because the alleyway is dark, okay? I rather use the streets where there's light. So I use the street all the way down to this alleyway because I got to use this alleyway to get to my garage. And of course, yeah, that's about it. So again, I could do the walk. I could do the bike. Bike, of course, it's not going to take that long. But if I do the walk, it could take longer than I thought. But, I'm not going to know until I actually test it myself, right? I won't know. But even if I wanted to do that, hold on. I want to actually spark this. And seriously, I don't have any tags on this? What the heck, man? Why is there no tags? I don't understand. Okay, so... I'm not trying to say that. Okay, Canada, of course. This is gonna be Pokemon Go. I'm not too sure which one it is exactly for the Pokemon Go gameplay. Actually, enter Pokemon Go gameplay. There it is. Okay, so let's take that one out. Okay, but also do Pokemon Go gameplay. Let's see right here too. Okay, good. So that could be useful. So then people can, get to my streams easier. If there's any other tags that you guys can think about and that could help me direct, people to my stream faster, then yeah, that would be awesome for like certain tags that I can use. And probably I could write down too at the same time. Maybe write down, I'm not too sure. But if I write down, oh man, it's gonna be everywhere. Wow, there's only 43 43 viewers tonight right now. Damn, Jesus Christ. Also, with the Go Live notifications, do you guys like what it says, or should I change it? Like, for now, I'll keep it the way it is, but if you guys have something better, let me know. Because I have no idea. I have no clue. Okay, let's go done. Stream info updated successfully. So, I don't know if the tags is going to get implemented into, like, if it's going to be put onto the stream or not. I'm not too sure. But I could check by refreshing to see if it's, put onto the stream. Oh, it's a simple refresh too. Okay, cool. A simple refresh, and then the tags are right there. Easy and done. Nice. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but yeah. So, I should show you guys what happened. What kind of Pokemon I got on the raid hour. But of course, you guys know what kind of raid hour it was for this week's Wednesday. It was Dialga, Origin Form Dialga. I got 2. Yeah. Because I only had two of the free raid passes. So the first one, of course, I got the Adventure Effect. But with the second one, I did not get the Adventure Effect. It gave me the Steel moves, which I'm not going to complain about. At least I'll have one of these with the Steel moves and the other one with the Dragon moves. Both 3 stars, of course. Even so, it's not the best IVs, but I could still use them, It's not, I can't say no to these ones, but plus, like, with all the Dialgas I have, That's what I need to do. Actually, I still have yet to actually catch the actual. I think the original form of the Dialga, not these ones where it can, you know, have the roar of time, right, for the adventure effects, but it's just I could use one of the original forms, but maybe next time when actually someone, you know, remote invites me to one of the original forms of the Dialga, which I'll have to remote into, and then, you know, hopefully I can grab, well, and catch too at the same time. But hey, you know what? When that time comes is when that time comes. Someone actually Someone did invite me earlier today, but I just chose not to actually, join in because it's like I just didn't know if I wanted to actually do the raid or not. But as you can see, I need 12 more for the win 40 raids with your trainee in your battle party. Okay, so basically, this Zacian has to tag along in the battle party of any raids I get into. Like they have to be in the battle party. They can't if they're not in the battle party, it will not get counted, which sucks. Ugh. But what else? I can't complain about that, and you know, I just I can't complain. I can't complain about it. Like, you know, it is what it is, and I'm just not gonna complain. Like, what can I do to, you know, avoid that situation? And you know, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. But one thing is, I'm actually gonna check here quickly. I have 21 of those. 21 of the Poffins, which I could use, but I choose not to because, you know, I could use it on others. And plus, like, this one, of course, with this, that, like, I'm sure you guys already knew from the past streams. I did use the gold body cap on this Zacian, Pacific Zacian. It was the least amount of those points that I needed to get it towards to be perfect. So, and of course, this one, like out of all the Zacians I had at that certain time, this one was like the least, but I think it was, well, of course it was a 3-star, but it's just it only had a few stats that was off. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not, I just thought about it. I'm like, okay, this is the only one that's like gonna be it was useless at start, but I can use it so I can perfect the Zacian. And you know, once I perfected it and, you know, gain all the hearts, get it to bust buddy and everything, right? And next thing you know, I have a Zacian at 5,056.60. Well, yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't be I shouldn't be putting in that kind of term for those numbers. I should just put it in a simple way, 5666, instead of saying 5,666. That's just something more to say. Something I would say, I would think, to my mind, is like that's something more to say when you're saying like, oh, it's 5,666. Why don't you say 5666? And what Eternatus is 4311. I'm sure people would instantly know is like what the heck you're talking about. Like, oh, it's a 3548. It's a 2262. It's a 3262, sorry, 3234, 3067, or a 2982, right? So people will understand you, but you don't have to put it in the term where you say is like, oh, it's 3,234. That's a little more to say. Hi, how's it going, Seven? How's it going, man? It's been a little bit since the last time I saw you in the chat and stuff. How are you tonight, man? How's it going, man? Ooh, my one excellent. And yeah, I just got over to 41 today, which is cool. Which is cool. How are you doing in this event right now? Got any good dittos? I've been catching here and around. I finally got a I finally got a shiny ditto, which was cool. I didn't even know it was a shiny at start. I'm like, cool. And then yeah, I have two other ones here. But none that is a 3-star, but good IVs. Most of the ones I have sucks, which is terrible. Willership is over there, gives me a poffin? Really? Freaking hell. No, I don't want that. I have to do the one over here that I have a gym. Like, for some reason, over here where I'm at, before it was just the one stop. Now there's a gym over here, which is crazy. Like, now there's a gym and another stop. But this stop is only there because it's a bench where you can sit at. And you can sit like 3 people on that bench. While the playground, there's a playground, but also there's another bench too. Trying to get a Hondo Kanga and XL for Dunspars. Okay, cool. How are you doing with that? Like, any luck with getting a Hondo? For me, Genghis Khan, right? My Genghis Khan's right here, actually, to be honest. I have enough energy to Mega Evolve it, but I have not yet touched it. Only because, I just, haven't done anything to work it over to Mega Evolving. Like, I could Mega Evolve. Yes, I could. But I kind of just don't, I don't want to do it yet because I want to look for a better one to see if I can, Mega Evolve it and hopefully have better IVs than the one I have right now. So it's gonna take time, time and patience, of course. But yeah, I went for some Shadow Groudons, of course, when that was going on. Let's see here. Oh, and with the scatterbugs, right? Is it scatterbugs with the pavilions? I got 2 perfect pavilions now. This one is a high plane one, and I have a one for polar, which is crazy. You had a Ditto XXL, but you shaded it? Dang it. Well, maybe you can find another one. You never know, man. You never know. Well, what if you actually find one during this event? It's like, sweet. Let's see here. Oh yeah, during the with this Pokemon in DD Pokemon, when that event was going on, I only hatched one of these. I didn't grab the other. I didn't grab the other gender one. But the one problem, not problem. The one thing is, I was too lazy to go out to walk to hatch. But I only got to hatch one 5 km egg to hatch this one in DD. So I'm like, cool, at least I got one. And then, yeah, I'll wait until the next time. It's not the end of the world. So, quite a bit of shadows, because, it's like, what, every 2 hours that they... Is it every 2 hours? Or I'm not 100% sure, but, like, they just keep on coming up. And it's like, okay, I'm going to attack. And I think it was after, yeah, definitely. I think it was after I got, oh, sorry for the yawn. After I got Eternatus, yeah, right here, okay? After I got Eternatus, and then some other mons too, I couldn't believe that I could actually defeat some of the leaders. Yeah, no wait, is it the rocket leaders or something like that? Yeah, and then or the rocket boss, of course. Like, at that time, I'm like, because I did try against Arlo, Sierra, and then Cliff, even so my name is Cliff too, which is weird. But of course, with the Pokemon Go Cliff, it's spelt with a C. I'm with a K. Remember that. So, yeah, I never thought when I used the Pokemon I had against the leaders, I thought I was gonna be in trouble. Like, I didn't have the right Pokemon. It wasn't at that certain level, or maybe I didn't power up it enough to actually, get it to a certain par that, I can use it towards the leaders, right? So, yeah. Next thing you know, I did go against the leaders. I did battle the leaders to see if, I'm on par. And next thing you know, I'm like, whoa, what the heck? I actually defeated the leaders. And then next thing you know, there was the research with where it also told me, like, oh, now I have to go find the boss, battle the boss, and defeat the boss, right? Which was Giovanni. I'm like, all right, gave it a shot. And next thing you know, I like, this is what I mean. Next thing you know, I'm getting like 12k eggs. I'm like, alrighty, I am enjoying this. I like that I got, these 12k eggs, and yeah, now I just need to use these incubators to actually get them done. Now the only question is, should I use this incubator over here, like the one on the very left, the blue one, but here's the thing. I've been trying to avoid using this one with the times 12. I've been trying to avoid using those ones because I know for a fact using those ones is gonna be so better, because it takes away certain amount of KM, so then you don't have to walk that much. I know it's useful, but the thing is, I want to save up as much as possible. I'm weird. I don't know why. You know what? I will use it. I will use this one right here. Yeah, I will use it. Why the heck not? because then I can get rid of these ones, and then if I need to use it for or more leaders for the research, then yeah, I could. But at the moment, I don't have any researchers right now that needs the leaders nor the boss. So thank God, and I'm glad I got those research done too. It took a bit. Oh yeah, this one right here, the Kanto Legends, 3 of 3. I'm still trying to collect. Ugh. I'm what, 8,680 of 15,100. And of course, tonight I did go out to actually, I'm going to go and collect. And now, tonight, I can't collect anymore because I went and collect as much as I could. The 800 max particles that you collect per day. So that was fun, and of course today I did use the free raid pass. And here's the thing: I'm sure everybody knows, even if you're listening to me or not. If you do not use, like, let's just say, let's use the tomorrow for example. If you do not use your free pass for tomorrow, and you save it for Sunday, on Sunday you'll be able to do 6 free, and I'm not kidding, 6 free raids that you can do just because you did not use Saturday's free pass. So if anybody's wondering, and like, of course, because Mega Camerupt is coming Sunday, of course, right? And I'm sure people are going to be like, dude, the Mega Camerupt is debuting on Sunday, and of course it can be shiny too. So I'm sure everyone's going to be like, oh, let's see if we can get a shiny with the free passes. And of course you want to use, and I'm sure for the people that aren't gonna pay for the ticket, how many passes can you use? How many of the free passes can you use? Right. Here's my tip: save. Don't use Saturdays. Don't use Saturdays free pass. Save it for Sunday, and then on Sunday, you get to do 6. No joke, 6. If you didn't purchase the ticket. If you purchase the ticket, you can probably do I think if you are a ticket holder for Sunday, I think it's up to 8. Up to 8 for spinning. But if you saved Saturdays, then it's going up to 9. If I'm correct. I'm not. I think I'm right though. If you are a ticket holder, but if you're not a ticket holder, 6. But correct me if I'm wrong, please. But other than that, let's see. 7.4 didn't walk a lot this week. He has been lazy and just lounging around my house, so can't complain. No, I don't want this Whisper. No. Ivy is terrible. Was I actually going to keep this Pidgey? Yeah, might as well keep it. Not bad. Oh, man. So, 7, how's it been, man? How have you been and everything? Other than, us two still going at the Pokemon Go. You never even seen a master? Like me, just from time to time, you know, I'll come on stream or not. One of the two. I think I explained. Yeah, I did. I think I did explain why. I don't know if I did. I explain why for what happened for Wednesday. But even if I didn't, here's what happened Wednesday. I did go out. I did go out to the other community in my city, and went over there. Did 2 raids because I had 2 free. It was 2 free of the raid passes, right? And one with the Avenger effect, one without. I'll even show you for even if new people came around. This one's with the Avenger effect. This one was without the Avenger effect. This one had the steel moves. This one had the dragon moves. Okay. And basically, after it plus, like just doing the 2 raids didn't take too long. Okay. It was not even 30 minutes. Not even 30 minutes, and then poof, done with the 2 raids, and basically I just told them the group is like, well, okay, I'm not gonna dip into the premium passes. Sorry, okay, and I told them I was like, well, I'm gonna have to, I'm off because I have to head over to my parents right now to pick up some food, but I didn't tell them what kind of food I was grabbing. But the food I was grabbing from the parents is something really, really good. Something that can be bought also in certain retail stores. But here's the thing. The thing that I was grabbing from my parents' house, for some reason, I can't grab it here in this city I'm in. If I was going to grab that certain item that, like, I grabbed from my parents, but yet I can't grab it in the city that I live in. If I wanted to grab it, I'd probably have to go to Vancouver. Because, of course, for some reason, Vancouver sells them. Okay? Like the BC area, and of course, Vancouver sells them. So I'm like, sorry to go. But, of course, somehow, yeah, my parents went and just went and bought that certain thing to make that certain item, and it's just like, okay, well, now at least we don't have to go out just to go buy them. Sorry if it sounded like, I was away from my phone. It's like, yeah, I actually stepped away for a little bit, only because I wanted to grab what I'm talking about. And literally, no joke, I also watched my dad make this too. I'm sure my mom can make this too also, actually. And this thing that you can buy it off Amazon, I'm sure. Your local, maybe I'm not 100% sure what it is, what it's called of that maker, but it's just like all you need is eggs and a bunch of the ingredients to make it. And literally, when you go out to buy this certain item that I'm holding in my hand right now, to go out there to buy from retail stores, It costs about maybe $8 to $9, maybe $10, Canadian, of course. But so good. It's like 2 eggs with other ingredients, and it's so good. Like just to go out there, just to buy it from a retail store, you're paying like maybe, I'm sure you're paying like almost like 10 to $11 after tax. But it's so good, and it's not a main. It's more of a side item, and it's just like you can munch on it any time of the day, and it's so good. And you don't need a dip at all. It's so good. And all it requires is 2 eggs and all the other ingredients, and of course, your sugar and salt too. In this thing, and it's so small, so delicious. I would show you. Well, you know what? Let's do something here. No. No. This. Encounter. No. Air buddy. Yes. This is what I'm looking for. Now. Air buddy. Now, do you see what I'm talking about? This is the food that, you can, and it's a snack. It's not a main. It's a snack. If you're wondering. It's a snack, 2 eggs with a lot of other ingredients, salt and sugar. That's all it takes. That's small, and it's so good. So flipping good. I love it. And then what? You can literally buy the thing that you can make this stuff on Amazon, and it's so good. And at least you don't have to go to that certain retail store to buy it, because it's gonna cost you like what, $9 over, and it's so tasty. And again, it's eggs. Any time of the day, you're just munching away on it. Yeah. You guys have any original form of the Dialga? Because that's one I'm looking for. I don't have that certain Dialga. I have gotten invites, but I don't have that original form of the Dialga. Like, I type in Dialga, I only have these ones, but I don't have the original form. Whoops. So, if you have a raid of the original form of the Dialga, please friend me up and invite me. I could use one. And if you're wondering if I have a remote raid, I got one left. As you can see, I got one left. So, but yeah, only if you have a original form Dialga, please and thank you very much. So good, so good, so good. Don't eat a lot of them though, and in one sitting. Don't eat a lot of them. Only munch and snack on them. So good. So good. I'm sure you could dip them, but I don't. Even so, it's just like a pancake almost, but not really. Ish. I think there's flour, of course, Like I said, there's already salt, there's sugar, and there's all these other ingredients that, you know, is there. But damn, once it's made, you could eat it, you could eat it warm or cold, and it's still good. You could keep it in the fridge and wait for the next time you want to actually take it out and munch on it. It's still good. Like, just try it. Try it for yourself. And I wish I knew the name of the item, name of that thing that you can bake it with. If you know what I'm talking about, please let me know in chat. Because I don't know what I'm talking about at all. But yet, oh my God. And would it be called egg waffle maker? I'm not 100% sure. Oh. What? Really? No way. It is. That's what it's called. What? Okay. So, I just looked it up. All right. It is called, if I'm correct, and plus, you can put this in right now. Bubble waffle maker pan. You know, I'll even show you, because just to be honest, like, you guys need to see this for yourself. I still have the air thing on. I just typed it in, and I just typed in egg waffle maker on Google, and this is what I got. So it's something like that, but from what my parents got, they got one where you can plug it in. You can plug it into all you need is a plug-in, and after you plug it in, then you just let it heat up. And of course, you can have all the ingredients done and made into it like a dough or something, right, like that. Something like when you're making pancakes, but you're making it for this thing that you're about to eat. But also, you can eat it warm or cold. You can put it in the fridge and then bring it out any time of the day, morning, during the morning, during the afternoon, and during the evening. You can bring it out, snack on it whenever you want. And it's easy to make, honest to God. And it shouldn't take you more than a half an hour to make. If I'm right, because when I went over to my parents, because my parents like live only 15 minutes away from me. Because while I was over there, my dad made at least 5 from 2 eggs and the ingredients, and then with the thing to make it, right? And then 5 of them. He made 5 of them. Next thing you know, that's what you were looking at what I showed you guys, and it's just like, oh. And it's really, really good. You could, I eat them by themselves, or you could do it like you could dip it with. I'm talking a wild guess. You can maybe dip it with maple syrup. I'm guessing, because it's maybe fluffy like a pancake, but not like a pancake. I'm not sure. This is where you guys come in for that, because you guys need to taste test it yourself of what it tastes like. To me, I would think maybe it would taste similar to a pancake, but I'm not too sure. Like, cause maybe my taste buds could be different than your guys's. But if you went over to Vancouver, I'm not too sure where exactly specifically in Vancouver you could buy this certain item. All I remember is I'm not 100% sure where, because I remember it was me and the parents. We were in this mall. It was it Vancouver, of course. And it was like it was there is a lot of Asians. Yeah, and like that section of where I was, just and plus in that mall too. Like there is a lot of Asians around. So I can't remember, but you can buy them at a mall all over in BC, in Vancouver area somewhere. But if you don't want to go travel just to buy the thing on Amazon, as I just showed you guys. And hey, you never know. If you bought it and then what? You have one at home. The next thing you know, at least it's something to munch on, something to snack on, versus what? Versus eating chips, versus eating what else? I'm not too sure, but it save you the trouble from eating other unhealthy stuff, because you're literally just eating eggs with sugar, salt, and some other ingredients that's in the mix. But at least you're not paying what, more than $10. Well, you're buying eggs, you're buying the sugar and the salt, and you're buying all the ingredients. It could come out to more than $10, but overall, you can make it at home instead of going out to make it. Correct? Or not correct? That's the question. Anyways, sort of bore you guys, but I'm sure I made you guys at least munching for something. Because I showed you something that I enjoy eating. And literally, I don't know, like with my certain body build right now, I've minimized and cut out. Well, I can't say I completely cut out chips. I'll I'll buy a bag or two once in a while and then I'll freaking munch on them. But I won't completely scarf a bag of chips down like a freaking pig. Because literally, I did have a friend, and that time it was actually over at the apartment. Right now, I live in a house, but this was what, maybe it was more than 5 years ago at least. I live in an apartment. I had this one friend. I had this one friend. He came over to visit me. And I offer him some chips. I offer him like a bag of chips. Next thing you know, as I turn my head, I see him scarfing and being a pig and scarfing chips down from a bag of chips that I just offered him. And I'm like, dude, don't be a pig like that, man. And even in front of me, like, what in the fuck is wrong with you? Like, dude, you're a pig at eating. Ay, caramba. And I'm like, I just couldn't believe myself. I was like, wow, I have a friend that's eating like a completely fucking pig in front of my fucking face. Wow. What kind of friends do I have? And actually, over the years, right? Over the years, as I've aged, grown, and I've been watching YouTube, I've been watching Netflix, I've been watching other things, I've been reading, I've been listening, and all that and stuff, and I've been driving around, and I've been noticing. And but the one thing is, while I'm looking at all this stuff, and my eyes are open, and like I'm looking at everything, my eyes are studying everything and every movement. And so, yes, as I age, I will grow wiser. And of course, yeah. When you get to that certain age, yeah, you'll be kind of rethinking things like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna turn that around. And here's the one thing. Once I'm done the stream tonight, even if I wanted to upload, crap. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to get uploaded for tonight. It'll probably be uploaded for tomorrow. I'm not too sure, though. I'm not too sure. But either ways, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for you guys. And if you guys want to chat, you're welcome to. And even so, yeah, I haven't done much. I'm still here. I'm still around. And yeah, I noticed that it's 11 o'clock. So it's an hour before Pokemon Go's daily reset. So, I haven't done a lot today. Of course, like I've done a raid. I didn't do any max battles today because I was freaking lazy as hell. Until I went out for food, and yeah, that's about it. But yeah, the raid that I did today was a 3-star at least, and it was actually at this gym. It was like really, it was like not even like 12 p.m. like not even noon that I saw like a 3-star 3-star raid. And I'm like, and it was a Snorlax too, and I'm like, I might as well go freaking do it. And plus, I'm like, well, I do have my account, right? And I do have my iPhone 8 too. My iPhone 8 has an account too, right? So, one of my old accounts, and that account I did use to spoof, but here's the catch. I didn't spoof in any other countries or any other cities or anything. Like the location I spoofed was here in my city. I spoofed in my city, but yet, here's the thing. If you spoof your own city down the road, I'm sure they can't ban you because you're spoofing in your own city. How would they ban you? Because you're spoofing in your own city? And plus, you could use the walk and the run to your advantage when spoofing in your own city. That's what I did with that account, which was on the iPhone 8 right now. But the only thing is, that account right now is only at level 41. I got to level 41 and haven't touched it since then. all I've been doing is just letting it go, and and I'll do like what I'll do the friend to friend Great League battles, and maybe some trades here and there. Currently, right now, I'm lucky with the iPhone 8 right now. I'm lucky. I gained the luck. I gained the lucky status of, to trade, right now with the iPhone 8. So, whenever I want, I can trade a random wild Pokemon on my phone right now to the iPhone 8, and to whatever I want, because that account that account was like at least what, maybe two, no, wait, I think it was like maybe 2022 to 2024, I think. But I wasn't on that account for that long. So this account, yes, this account is gonna be my final. This is gonna be my final and only account that I'm gonna be playing with now. The other account, I won't be on as much, only because I'll use it for like, if there's no others, I will use it to help me with raids or max battles. But then again, I don't think I can do it for max battles because there's not enough of the Dynamax mons on the iPhone 8. So I can do it for raids, but not the Dynamax for some reason. Because of course, I was for the iPhone 8, I didn't collect a lot of the Dynamaxes or Gigantamaxes or any of those kind of mons. So I'm like, whatever. So for those ones, like if I was gonna go for the Gigantamaxes, or for those certain kind of raids that I can't get, or or defeat that certain Pokemon in the raids, then I'm gonna have to go somewhere else to join up with others to do the raids and the Dynamaxes, right? And of course the Gigantamax. I think lately the last Gigantamax was like down south, like probably maybe 10-15 minutes away from me, south, but more south from me to get to, because that over there was a bigger group. Yes. But then no, it wasn't 10-15. It was at least maybe 20 minutes away, at least, because it's further than my parents' place. Yes, it's like a community down over there that way. That was South Mona though. So yeah, but of course with this area right now where I'm in, this community, even if I did create like a meetup or anything, like, and to see if anybody wanted to actually do a meetup and do the battle, do the raids and do the Dynamax raids and stuff, yeah, maybe. But the only question is everybody going to show up? Like, I did make a campfire group, but yet it's just, even if it did create a meetup, who's all gonna show up? That's the thing. Because lately, most of the time, like, if I don't create any of the meetups over here in this area, I'm always going to the other area. I'm always going to the one by my parents' place, because of course I'm familiar with the area, and of course, like, down the future, I'm gonna be living in that area than here, because this house down the road is gonna get sold. Yeah. And then I'll be moving back in to my parents' place and living over there. But that's gonna be, I'm not too sure when exactly. I've been thinking about it. Like, I should just see if they're okay with it. I was like, why not I just move back in like before that later point, so then we can save and save some money, and then get the house that I'm living in right now ready for the next person to live in, and get it sold, right? And plus, like, with like how many days it's going to be on the market until it gets sold too, because it's gonna be more money than it originally was, because now it's like it's before the detached garage got built, there was just a pad back there so that I can park back there. But now that there's a detached garage, I'm sure that upped the price a good bit, but I'm not 200% sure. But then again, like, just to sell the house, I'm not too sure how much we're going to get out of it. Like, even if I have the same matter too, like, in how much it's gonna get sold, I'm not too sure, because you never know what how much I'm getting, like how much I'm going to get after it does get sold. So, and plus with all that money, yeah. Sheesh. Anyways, before I bore you guys, because I'm sure you guys have been here for about an hour and 32 minutes right now, and of course the seconds are climbing slowly. I don't know what else to bore you guys with. Like, even if I did go out for a walk for the rest of the time until 12 o'clock or something like that, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna bore you guys. Of course, Sunday though, coming Sunday, I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. I could try to catch it. I could try to go live during, but like, of course, but before like what I go home and such, because usually I do the aftermath. But maybe I can before I head home I can start the stream, and then blah 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 blah. But of course, just remember that this coming Sunday I will be streaming, because it's gonna be Mega Camera Ups Raid Day, and of course there will be the energy that can be got, and plus it will come in the shiny form too. So good luck to everybody on Sunday for that. But yeah, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get out of your hair, and of course, as the saying goes, and how I do my outros, have a good day, have a good morning, good afternoon, evening, and night to where you are in the world. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay true to who you are. All right. Yeah, it's been a blast. It's been, a good chills here and there, and at least a good chat. And of course, much thanks for Seven for coming in and having a bit of a chat. But hey, it's getting there slowly. Anyways, before I bore you guys any longer, and of course, I doubt there's any progression into the road affiliate, since I barely have my computer up and running to get that stuff going. Yeah, still sitting at 0 for that freaking minimum average of viewers, which sucks, but what can I do? Anyways. Yeah, again. Sunday. I'll be on. For Sunday. And of course, before I head home, I'll try to get on. But yeah, this is your host saying peace out. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. And have a good one. I'm off. Take care of yourselves. And I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Have fun. And bye-bye, everyone. Bye, all. Ciao and adios, amigos. I can't remember, and I don't know any other byes in any other languages. I wish I knew more languages to say bye to, but all I know is adios, bye. Of course, in my language, Cantonese. Which is kind of hard because I don't know I don't know how to say it. But how can I say how can I say it in Cantonese? Because of course I speak Cantonese. 我唔錄啊，我要停個錄，我要停我個錄緊我自己，就我要走，多謝同埋拜拜，禮拜2日先見，幾點我唔知，好似幾點啊？For Mega Camera Up，咩啊？係咪2點定幾點啊？我都唔。So yeah, what I'm talking about is what time the Mega Camera Up is. I can't remember. Let's actually check really quickly before we get off. Sorry. So that everyone can know. What time is Mega Camera Up? Okay. So Mega Camera Up is 2 o'clock on a Sunday. On this coming Sunday. So everybody knows. Again, Mega Camera Up this Sunday, 2 p.m. Liga Labayat, 2點 Mega Camera Up relay debut. Okay, so good luck, everybody. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves, and see you Sunday. Bye all, and have a good one. Bye-bye.